Happy weekend to all of my good folks out there. All right, in this video, I will be talking about trading Bitcoin or day trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. And as most of you know, we're in a bear market, and cryptocurrency has, in a lot of ways, mirrored the stock market. So crypto market has experienced a downturn or bear market as well. And hey, maybe we're near the bottom, at the bottom. I don't know. The stock market had a couple of good days this past week, and in return, the crypto market started to turn around as well. It didn't, I won't say it did as well as the stock market, but it started to turn around a little bit. So let's take a look at day trading Bitcoin in particular, and you can apply this strategy to any cryptocurrency. Now, what I do is, now you're looking at my Robinhood portfolio here. As you can see, I have a total of $1,100 right now invested. But let's look at Bitcoin. All right, so all right, as you can see, Bitcoin right now, one Bitcoin is worth $21,630. As you can see, it fluctuates constantly. Any cryptocurrency is going to move up and down nonstop. And this happens 365 days a year. Holidays, weekends do not interrupt the flow of crypto. So it's something that if you developed a good strategy to day trade or swing trade crypto, you could do it whenever you want. Now, there are, certain times of the day, depending on the particular crypto, there are certain times of the day or the week maybe that you may see that it is more volatile than usual. Here lately, Bitcoin seems to be more volatile on the weekend, especially going between Saturday and Sunday. But that's not really something that is necessarily a permanent thing. That's just what I have noticed here lately. But right now it's kind of stuck between the $18,000 and $21,000 to $22,000 range here recently. Now, if you look at the live snapshot, this is like the last, I think it's the last 15 minutes. As you can see, it went up like maybe 0.5% and then came back down. No, actually, this is the past hour. I'm sorry. But it went up like 0.5% and came back, kind of leveled off here. If you look at the past week, now this is very important here. I haven't seen this in a while. If you go back to around the 3rd or 4th, it was trading at 19,000, a little over $19,100. And so let's just say you had $500 you invested at that time. And if you can see, it fluctuated, but it went up throughout the week. And by the 7th, which was Thursday, it was at $21,970. So it actually gained 14% in 4 days, within 4 days, 3 or 4 days. So that $500, you would have gained $70 just in that 3 or 4 day period. Do the math on that. I mean, any amount you invest, just 14% gain is what you would have made right there in that little window right there. Now, I think Bitcoin will go back up eventually, because I think last fall it actually rose to its all-time high of $65,000 a Bitcoin per Bitcoin. So then, as you can see now, it's way down. It's like it's dropped more than like 50 to 60% since then. Probably 60 to 70%. So, right now is a good time to invest in a lot of crypto, especially the stock market. But everything is on sale right now because we're in a bear market. We're in the early phases of a recession. And like I said, I don't know where the turn point will be, but let me go a little bit deeper into this. Like if you apply the swing trading strategy that I show you in my other videos, and you invest, say, for instance, you invest $50, and then you watch your, you watch it, and if the stock, and here's the thing, you don't want to fear it dropping or you losing money, because if it does drop and it goes down by another 8 to 10%, I would say 10%. If it drops 10%, you want to double. And this is not financial advice at all. This is my strategy. This is what I do. And so if you choose to invest, do so after doing your own research. All right. So if it does drop, you look at that as an opportunity to buy it at a cheaper rate and lower your average. So what I would do is double that to $100 if it drops by 10%. And then if it continues to drop, then you want to go another maybe 7-8% roughly. But that's up to you on the amount that you're comfortable, with it dropping before you invest again or before you buy again. So if it drops again to that level that you're wanting to invest again, you put in double whatever that last amount was. So you want to go $200. So you go, $50, $100, then $200. So what you're doing is you're lowering your dollar cost average, but also by buying more, by putting in more money, it's not going to have to work as hard when it goes back up. It's not going to have to work as hard before you see a nice gain. That's the whole, the whole premise of doing that, or the whole reasoning behind doing that, is so that your portfolio doesn't have to work as hard before you see a gain. And I want to give a shout out to Oliver Velez. That is who I learned that strategy from. And so you take that with a grain of salt. That there are many strategies you can use when you trade, and you can day trade cryptocurrency. If you want to trade 30-40 times in one day, you can do that. There are no restrictions on that. There are no government or state restrictions on crypto. So now with the stock market, you can only, if you have less than a certain amount in your portfolio, you can only day trade 3 times in a 5-day period. Unless you're at that, I think $20,000 or $25,000 portfolio, then you can day trade as much as you want. But and that is on one platform. Like if you're on just like trading on one platform, that's a 3-day pattern trading scenario there, where they won't allow you to go past that. But anyway, we're talking about crypto right now, so you don't have any restriction with day trading here. You can also swing trade. You can like what I was referring to a while ago, when you purchase in increments, and if it's going down, that's considered a swing trade, and your dollar cost averaging, so that you can recover, your portfolio will recover quicker once it does go back up. And guys, it's so volatile. It's not going to continue just to go down, especially Bitcoin, which is the father of all crypto. And I also do trade Polygon, Dogecoin, and also let's look at Shiba Inu. Hold on. Let's look at Shiba Inu here, because I noticed give me just a second here. All right, here we go. Shiba Inu actually has done pretty well. Now, if you look at the past 24 hours, as you can see, it's gone up 3%. If we look at the past week, it kind of did the same thing as Bitcoin. And so around the 3rd or 4th, it was a little bit below. It was kind of in the negative. And then right here, it broke even on the 4th. And then rise up till yesterday, which was Friday, it actually went up 12%. So Bitcoin was 14%. Shiba Inu was at 12%. So that's a good sign in my opinion. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. So, right now I'm gonna start dollar cost averaging into the cryptos that I typically trade. All right. So that's all I have for y'all in this video. I wanted to, share my journey and strategy with y'all. If you have any, experiences you want to share, please leave that down in the comments, or any questions. I'll help you if I can, and I appreciate it.